up, human friends? This is Techie the Tiger coming at you again with another tech video. This time I'm telling you about a journey I went on trying to find surround sound with my Nintendo Switch. And it was not an easy one. As you guys may not know, I currently have a large TV in my living room that I plan to put this Nintendo Switch on with a surround sound system. And unfortunately, I was not able to get surround sound out of it. So on this video, it may help some of you guys out there who's been playing with that setting in your Switch. I know you used it before or tampered with it in the settings and say, hey, it's surround sound here. Why can't I hear surround sound? Or at least some of you guys might be playing it and think it's surround sound. But in this video, hopefully I'll be able to help you guys figure out just how to get surround sound with your Nintendo Switch and what things you might need to look for when you're actually marketing for surround sound to play through your Nintendo Switch. So if you hang out with me, guys, I'm going to kind of show you different things that I had to play around with to finally come up with the conclusion of being able to listen to surround sound while I'm enjoying the Nintendo Switch. So the original place I was going to be playing my Nintendo Switch was going to be in my living room, where I currently have the Logictech Z906 5.1 digital Dolby surround sound system. Packs 1,000 watts of power and is THX certified. This surround sound system is a little dated in today's time, but it was so good to the point where I bought it twice, actually. It features one analog input, 2 fiber optic digital inputs, 1 PC surround sound input, and 1 analog digital input. The only thing this particular item don't have is the HDMI input for audio or output. And in my research, that's when I found that the only way Nintendo Switch can take advantage of the surround sound feature it has is through HDMI. So I had to kind of see if I could work around it, and one of the methods I tried was hooking the Nintendo Switch directly to my TV and letting it feed the digital audio sound from the fiber optic cable to the surround sound system. And everything else works wonderful that way, whether surround sound plays through 5.1 or digital Dolby or any other surround sound signal that comes through. But the Switch, unfortunately, did not. So I said, well, hey, if first don't succeed, I could try another method. So in my office area, there's another area where I game at sometimes. I had a Sony HTRT3 5.1 soundbar. It was one of the first soundbars I ever owned, and it was not that bad, even though it had a lot of negative press behind it due to the subwoofer having a fan in it, and sometimes you can hear it. But it featured a fiber optic input cable, HDMI output, not input like the Nintendo Switch needed. So I figured, okay, I like the TV in the living room, let's see if I can make it work. So I hooked the HDMI through the HDMI in the TV and fed it to the soundbar and opened my ears to no 5.1 digital Dolby surround. I tried everything on this TV and I still couldn't get it to work. So first I don't succeed. For the second time, I'm gonna try again. 3 times the charm. So after not being able to get surround sound out of my Sony soundbar, I decided to go ahead and sell it, and I ended up going with Vizio SmartCast 36-inch. It was pretty much recommended by a lot of people online after doing some research. It featured Google Cast, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. It took a fiber optic input, a digital input, and it also took a HDMI output and a HDMI input, which is pretty much needed for the Nintendo Switch. So I hooked it all up, turned the Switch on, and as soon as I went to the settings and hit the surround sound, lo and behold, I actually got surround sound out of it. So the first thing I did was immediately put in a game like Mario Kart, tested it out. All 5 speakers had the individual sound, and it added a whole new experience. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played any games with a surround sound before. There's pretty much any of the systems out today, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, or Sony, they all feature surround sound in some form or fashion. People I know
don't really take advantage of it, but if you decide to, it could definitely add a whole new experience to your gaming field. But in my research, you definitely have to find a soundbar, which a lot of the newest surround sound systems and soundbars out there today, at least with the 5.1, will have to use the HDMI input for the switch in order for you to get that sound that you need. Like with this setup I have now, I had to hook the switch directly to the input on the soundbar and output the HDMI from the soundbar to the TV. And it basically kind of fed through to play that surround sound that I needed. So I can still listen to it through the audio from the TV, but in order for it to listen to the surround sound and actually get that 5.1 digital Dolby surround with each of the 5.1 speakers, you have to have it hooked directly to the system. And that's where the Sony soundbar failed, and it wasn't even an option for my Logictech surround sound system. So long story short, I am happy for the experience that I'm getting now surround sound. It is a definite great joy to listen to on a lot of these games, especially some of the new ones that's coming out. So if any of you guys have any comments to tell me, or if you like this video, feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you comment in those boxes and tell me what your surround sound setup's like, or what games you like listening to on your surround sound system with the Switch, or you enjoy playing. Just let me know. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what you see, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. If you'd like to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Again, this is Tech the Tiger, and I'm signing out.